Hey everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. I just wanted to show what's coming up. We finally have a name for the show. The Brunch Bunch.
The Brunch Bunch.
I like it.
It came to me and I said, I like the sound of that. And I sent it to everybody and everybody said, yeah, I like the sound of that. So we went with it.
Sweet, and here we are.
Yep. So how are you ladies today?
Very good.
My arthritis is acting up, but that's okay. Keep it moving.
What do you take for your arthritis?
Nothing. I rest a lot. I'm so sick of pills. If someone gives me one more pill, I'm going to shoot them.
Julie, hot tub?
What was that?
I was asking if Julie had a hot tub.
No.
Oh, you should get one.
We have one, but we don't use it. But I have, I guess, and not to start on a bad subject already, but when I was going through my testing and stuff, the doctor says everybody has arthritis. It's just how bad it is. And I guess mine is bad, really bad here, where it's the nerve is rubbing up against it, and that's what is causing a lot of my pain. So he said, you have, both of you, me and Sandra, have to start taking glucosamine every day. He said it should be a ritual every day. But then lately, I went to the pharmacist yesterday and I said, I take ibuprofen. I do not want to take acetaminophen because of the stomach issues. What's naproxen, which is Advil? So he said, well, yeah, it doesn't affect your stomach as much. It's kind of just like ibuprofen, just a little different. He said, you just don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to try that to see how it is.
Welcome into January House Mike. Hi. And Rhonda.
Yep, there's Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning. Good morning. Susanna's Chronicles is here. Julie Morris is here. And January in the house already.
Oh, I missed it.
Can we have adult beverage at this brunch? Yes, mimosas.
Yes.
January house.
Yes.
Popo Joe's here from Flippin' Flamingos. Good morning.
Hi, cool. Popo.
That's funny. It's not showing on StreamYard yet. And yeah,
what's not showing?
There we go. There's Flippin' Flamingos. I like that.
I got to talk to you guys about two things sometime before we get off. The first is
have a nerve block.
June 3rd through the 6th is a reseller meetup in New Orleans.
Okay.
We have a full house already, and I've just received word that they're going to maybe open up another house because more people want to come. Wow. Not that you need a special invite, but I'm giving both of you special invites. Aww. Come down. It's going to be fun.
Oh, my God, Julie. Can you imagine me and you?
Oh, my gosh. We would have a blast.
Oh, my God.
Well, from here, from my house, it's only a 10-hour drive.
Fly in.
Well, then I'd have to rent a car to go do anything.
Well, we're not doing anything. We're going to hang out in the house unless we go Goodwilling or something, and then I'm sure somebody will have a car.
Yeah, but not for everybody.
Don't make this difficult, Paul. Where's my whip? Where's my whip?
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking at the negatives.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to work on a meetup for in 2 weeks at the ASD show in Orlando. But I can't figure out how to do it. I mean, everybody's like, okay, you can't have any more than 6 people in a group at once and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, well, damn, it's in the convention center. Why can't we just, how are you going to prevent more than 6 people to go in Starbucks or whatever at the convention center? So I'm still looking at it, but ASD show, I'm kind of psyched about it. I'm working it up.
Good.
I mean,
I'm
it's
not a
not
big
like
one on
Vegas.
following the rules. So do you have to follow all the rules, Paul? Break the
Well,
rules,
yeah,
buddy.
because they kick you out or whatever. Florida is like, all right here, all right there, no here, no
Yeah,
there.
they are like that. I've noticed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Paul, stay in Florida. Don't come back to Massachusetts.
Why?
Because you like to follow rules. Us
They're not rule followers in Massachusetts.
Well, I have to, though. That's how I got to Florida. It was part of the witness protection program. It's like, all right, you have to follow the rules now. Okay. You know, or
I
I go
cannot
back to the
picture you
poker.
doing anything that would put you in a
Right.
witness protection program.
Yeah, if I don't follow the rules, I go back to the pokey. And I don't want to be anybody's, whatever you call it.
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
like it, Paul. Just saying.
Yeah.
So, how was the weekend?
Phew.
I didn't get that at all. I don't have the volume up that much
No,
because
right.
Sandy's in the other room, and once you gals get into it, I know she's gonna say, "What the hell are they saying?" Oh my goodness!
We want to meet her. She should come on just for like, show her face.
I got her on once, and that took 6 months. So we got another 3 months before she comes on again, I think.
So fun.
This weekend, I have personal conversations with lots of people on YouTube on the side. And I had been talking to Picky Nikki, and she buys a lot of my stuff at auctions.
She buys a lot of everyone's stuff at auction.
Yes, she does. But
It's
she's
almost
getting
like
to the point where she's got to get busy.
Yeah, but it's almost like, because I asked her once and she never answered. I said, "Are you stocking a store?" Or because she says she's not reselling yet.
Yeah.
But
Well, what happened was I hadn't heard from her, so I sent her a message through Facebook to Picky Nikki, thinking that was the girl I was talking to.
Oh, right.
This woman or man or whoever they are sent me through Facebook a money request for $300.
Oh,
said
man.
that they needed a loan and they were going through hard times. And I was like, wait a minute. This has got to be a mistake. I don't understand this. Here I had the wrong Picky Nikki.
Oh, wow.
Totally wrong Picky Nikki. And that Facebook keeps sending me, you still have a Facebook request of $300. So I'm going to call them today.
Just unfriend those people.
I did. I blocked them.
Yeah, block them. Wow, that's weird.
Yep. And I'm reporting them.
Yeah, definitely.
Because some old lady who doesn't know any better is going to send that idiot $300.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
So, yeah, I should have double checked my stuff before I sent it. I did block them.
Hello, Stephen. I mean, there has to be a lot easier ways to people to make money than to rip people off.
I know.
It's crazy. I mean, but it's one guy hires a lot of teenagers or whatever, rents out a room. That's why they call them boiler room operations. And all right, just make all these calls. I don't care. You start at 1 and you go all the way until you can't do it anymore. And they do it. And,
God, that's so
if they
sad.
get 25% of the people to do something, hey, that could be a lot of money. You got 50 people on the phones or 25 people on the phones.
You got it.
Like, how do these people come up with these ideas? Like, I can't wrap my head around it. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
I don't either.
The bad times are like when we have hurricanes here. Because they always say anytime you have something bad, somebody's going to try to capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the roofing guys that are not licensed. Oh, yeah, I just need a 50% deposit and we'll start on Monday. Monday never comes. Yep. And the poor old lady that says, oh, now my roof is still leaking and he took all my money. Or the people that they have clean their house and all of a sudden jewelry's missing and stuff like that's missing. it's crazy. I mean,
our 80-year-old neighbor has been ripped off twice like that. Hired someone to do something around his house, once to paint it. They took half the money and never came back.
That's
Yeah.
so. I just.
hey, Perlini.
My heart
Hi,
goes.
Perlini.
My heart goes out to these people, like they get scammed, and it's like,
Right, and it's bad.
and then you say, like, didn't you know? Or, but you know what? I could be in that boat too, because I like.
Well, you're not 80. You're not 80 yet, right?
No, I'm 79. Actually, no. Well, I'm 69.
Oh, okay.
You are not.
No.
I was
No.
going to say.
Because you'd be down here if you were, but no, you're up here.
No, I won't be in Florida. Thank you. No.
I noticed, I think it was Paul who mentioned, maybe Friday's show, that people move down to Florida and then after a while they move up to the Carolinas or the Virginia, Tennessee area. That's where I would be, because sunshine all the time would probably drive me nuts.
Yeah.
It would.
We call them here, people that move from New England down to Florida, and then after a year, 2 years, they find out what it's really like. They go Tennessee, Virginia, Carolinas. We call them halfbacks because they don't go all the way back. They go halfway back.
I like that.
Let me tell you, I'm sorry I had to leave yesterday because I didn't know, or I didn't realize that yours was on the same time when Carol started. And I can't believe she's still struggling with that vertigo stuff. But I asked Carol when Debbie and Max canceled out because they went to go see their grandchildren. I asked Carol last week, I says, can I sub so I can sell some of Sandy's jewelry? Mm-hmm. And she goes, yeah, no problem. So I tried, and we sold a few. How'd it go? Pieces. It was okay. We sold a few pieces. She's got so much jewelry. She makes it. You know, plus we have a whole flat of brand new 925 silver. That I keep telling her, I said, we got to sell this stuff, you know, because she'll spend hours making a bracelet or something. And but it worked. Because when I bring it, like when I'm on with Dolly, people don't expect jewelry there. You know, like you have people like Miranda, Carol, Dawn, Autumn Grace. You see them in an auction, it's jewelry. You know, you see me, it's comics and toys and whatever else. So I was trying to hit those people. But I liked yours too, man. Those video games, that was a good lot.
Those comic books, I'm telling you, Julie.
Yeah, I didn't see them.
They're in excellent condition.
They were excellent. She had 72 comics. Did it go for like $75?
No, one for 70.
70? That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see them. Was that Horizon Picks bought it?
No, Kyle Elliott bought them.
Oh, Kyle, yeah, he's into comics.
Yeah, and he's the one that told us about them, some of them being free comics.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the free comic book day, we still have to buy them from Marvel and DC and everything. And some of them, like I must have still 20 of the Star Wars one from 05 and probably 10 to 20 of the Uncle Scrooge one from 05 left. And they're still in the, you know, $6 to $9 range.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He only paid $1 a piece, less than $1 a piece, because shipping's free. So,
right.
But that's why I'm here. I'm getting rid of my stuff and selling to sellers, so they can do what they want.
Right. Yep. The greenstone necklace, I really had to think about it. I know Perlini. Perlini, I have a gift coming out to you anyway. Shipping out in the morning. I'm almost done with all my shipping.
I can't get any gifts because Tina doesn't believe that I get gifts.
I saw that. Did you see Tina's latest rant, Paul?
Oh my God.
It was hilarious.
Oh my God.
If I put the link in, if anybody wants to come in and talk a little, say hi or whatever, I did put the link in. It's pinned up on the top. No, I didn't see it. I don't. When I'm off, do you have my address, Perlini? No, I don't. If you want to email it to me, that would be great. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, when I get off here, I'm into something else already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to get distracted too much with YouTube. Because it takes a lot of time to do YouTube.
You think?
Yeah, it's like you're on this person's chat, you're on that person. Well, let me go in and just say hi. Yeah, hi goes into 20 minutes later, 25 minutes later. Then, God forbid, you get Des over there. It's like, well, let me tell you about Mr. Pickles. And then we go.
I love Des.
I know. I'm hoping she's listening. That's why.
She's amazing.
But yeah, it's never. Oh, hi, Paul. How are you?
I had a conversation this morning with JJ from Big Barn, and I said, this YouTube is more hours than a full-time job.
Yep.
It's more than that. And
Yep.
I don't think people realize how time-consuming it is.
Right. Hello, Hot Mess Thrifter. I think
With
Amy,
eBay and the others, you can have a little bit of downtime. A little bit. Seems like I
Right.
never have any downtime.
Yep. Yeah, I was telling people before, I think I was on with Johnny one morning, and excuse me. And wait a minute. I said, everybody wants to be monetized or whatever. It's a full-time gig, promoting your channel and doing this with your channel and doing that with your channel. It's like, damn, I put it in there, Perlini. It's a full-time job.
Yep.
Social media marketing is like a full-time thing.
Yep.
I love is.
Hi, Amy.
I love when I know that we have our regular scheduled programs. I should say. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Hi,
Hello.
Carol.
I'm so glad you stopped in.
Wow, you're still not well, huh?
No, I'm having a bad vertigo day.
Wow. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Suzanne.
That sucks. Can I pray for you right now?
Yeah, oh, please do.
Okay. Heavenly Father, we come to you together and we're asking for prayers for our friend Carol. Just touch her body, heal her like no one else can. We know that you are the master physician. You got this. Whatever lesson she's supposed to learn, she got it. Now let's move on. Touch her body, heal her, Lord. We thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Now get better and get your ass up here. I want to have some fun.
Carol.
Yes, dear.
Wouldn't it
Yes,
be
dear.
amazing? You and I get on a plane. We go from the Warwick Airport down to Louisiana the 1st of June.
You ain't getting me on an airplane.
Oh, God.
Well,
No.
I'm telling you, it's you wouldn't believe how many people are flying nowadays. Sandy said it's like there's no pandemic at all. It's like everybody's flying
No.
lately.
They're all sick of it. They're all getting
Yep.
out of their house. The cheapest
No.
airline flight I found so far is $382.
Oof. Did you try
That's a
Spirit?
lot to go
Did
to
you-
New Orleans.
Did you try Spirit?
No, I haven't tried Spirit. I know they're the cheapest, but I'm afraid I'll get booted and then I'll have to wait an extra day to get on.
Okay.
Well,
let me tell you something. Don't keep looking under the same browser when you're doing your airline, because what they see is they see a lot of traction for those dates.
And the prices go up. Okay.
So look under if like maybe your husband's phone or
No, you don't have to do that.
Don't?
No, hold on. I go to Travel Buddy. Right? Travel Buddy. Where is it? Oh, it's probably down. Probably gone. Travel Buddy. Local travel. Oh, it's an app now. Damn. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Susanna, hold on. Susanna, what were you saying before I interrupted you?
I like having regular scheduled programs. Like I know Sunday, 2:00, Julie and Joe. 4:00, Carol comes on. Johnny, you have theirs. A big barn. You know when he's coming on. Gary.
Yeah, there's set schedules that makes you feel better. It reminds you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like
That's the thing. I don't know when a lot of these people are on.
Paul, Swap Meet is at a certain day.
Yeah.
And Paulie and Dolly.
Hi, T.
But I mean, Susanna, not for nothing, but if you were to follow all your friends from YouTube, when would you get any work done? You would basically have enough time for lunch and dinner, and then you have to get back on the computer again to watch somebody's chat.
Well, you have it playing in the background when I'm doing stuff. I'll have it playing in the background.
Yeah.
If I hear something that piques my attention, I'm going to come over. But I still want to support everyone, and as
I do too, as much as I can, but
as I possibly can. You know what I mean?
I know, but I'm one of those shiny object people. In other words, if I'm here and I'm working on this screen and Julie's over here showing 72 comics, I'm into comics. All of a sudden, I'm here now, and my work is not getting done because I want to see what those 72 comics are.
Yeah.
How many other people? You got people into jewelry. You're over here working, and now Carol is showing a piece of gemstone. It's like, okay, hold on. Don't complete over here until I see what Carol's selling.
I think Susanna and I promote Paul's channel more than Paul does. Wouldn't you say?
Thank you.
We promote Paul more than Paul does.
So hold on a second. So let's say you're on from what Susanna was saying. You go on you don't have to go on anybody else's computer. Let's say you're on Travelocity and you're just looking for something, and you're afraid that what it is to follow me. And hello,
Crystal. Rosie's Closet.
Crystal just came in. Yep.
Yes.
Babe.
You know how you get the follow me ads because the cookies. So Travelocity has your cookies in there. So now you'll get the follow me ads. But you want to see if the rates change. All you do is on Chrome, go up to the top and do an incognito window.
Oh.
And then put the website in again because this won't save anything.
Okay.
It's like clearing your cookies.
Hey, they have that on YouTube. You can go into your account and go into a chat incognito.
Really? I didn't know that. Well, yeah, that I didn't know.
Yep.
They changed a lot of stuff from what I heard. January 21st, YouTube changed a lot of, they added features and stuff like that. But yeah, the easiest way is just go in incognito. And if you want to find out if the rates are different for somebody else or changed, it'll come up that way.
Yeah.
It beats resetting your, clearing your cache.
Did you see what Rhonda put? I love cleaning my cookie.
Cleaning my cookie. Oh, nice. All right. Here we go.
Value resellers.
25 minutes into the stream, and we're already
off and running.
Yep. Hello, value reseller.
Yes, T. I would love to come on tonight. Yeah. So, Carol, tell me what's going on.
Oh, it just sucks. Even last night, I sat up and I did the auction with Paul and Brandon, and I wasn't selling, but I moved back and forth to the screens. But by the end of the show, I had no voice because I was so tired.
Carol, do you need me to come over on it? I'm asking seriously. Do you need me to come over and do anything? Make food, clean your house, or whatever?
Clean your cookie.
No, you for one thing, Steve cooks. Even though today is his birthday, we're going to order hopefully buckashuck from 579 Benefit Street.
Oh, okay.
What's buckashuck? I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's $1 for oysters or shrimp.
Mm.
So
Wow.
we usually get 12 oysters and for him, and I get 12 shrimp, and they're like the huge shrimp.
Seafood makes me go potty.
Really?
Yeah, well, I
Do
get the
you-
shits anyway, so
Are the oysters raw?
nothing new there.
Are they cooked
Yeah.
oysters or are they raw?
No, they're raw.
Oh, well, I've never had raw oysters.
Oh, Steve
Oh.
loves them. I keep telling him it puts lead in his pencil, but
Yeah.
he never
Is
writes
this
to
your-
me.
Is this your partner? Is Steve your partner or your kid?
Husband.
My husband.
Well, he
Yeah.
can clean your cookies. You're all right there.
Yeah, I
You
wish
just
he
need
would.
a house cleaner.
Well, no, because of all the shit that's there we brought up from the basement so that we can sell it. It's everywhere. And it's like, I look like a fucking hoarder.
I know. I can't stand how I don't have separation of my selling, my business, and my home. I want to separate those two because my stuff's all everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I got it, Perlini. Thank you.
Well, T wants to see cookie.
What?
T wants to see Rhonda's cookie.
I see the cookies. Oh.
Come to the channel tonight.
I hope it's a sugar cookie.
What, not a biscotti?
A what?
No, biscotti.
A biscotti?
No, that's too hard for me. No, I like
She don't do the hard ones.
a sugar cookie. It's sweet and it melts in your mouth.
Yeah, I
Cool.
Well, if you stick the biscotti in a cup of coffee, then
I never do that.
It's-
Never do that.
no.
Good idea.
No.
Then it gets very soggy and wet.
Yeah, I don't like that. And then some people will tell you, well, it's all going to end up in the same place anyway.
We don't
Yeah,
like
well,
soggy or limp.
Susanna,
We don't do limp either.
soggy and wet is very familiar. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Yes. You should have been here Friday. It was
Carol, I told Paul that if something, God forbid, happened to my gym, I'm going to turn into a lesbian. And Susanna goes, yay!
Over. Carol, you can come too.
Hey, I'm not far from that now.
I hear you.
wow.
Yep.
I could be persuaded real easy.
I said, we're going to play Red Rover, Red Rover. Let Carol come
Come
over.
on over.
All righty then. Okay, so everybody.
I'm going to blink her.
You're gonna.
Do
blink-
you think there are more and more YouTube selling channels that it's hard to keep up?
Oh yeah, there's more YouTube channels just in general.
Mm-hmm.
There are people doing everything and anything now, trying to make a buck.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many out there. Oh, excuse me. There's so many out there. Half of them, I don't even know their names.
Right. There's more and more popping up on Facebook now too, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, I have to admit, I say it all the time, and I have yet to do it. I love the Facebook one because you can link people, and they'll get the notice right away. Instead of like YouTube, you go live hoping people are subscribed to you and they're getting notice. Whereas on Facebook, you can just type people's name in, and it's like, hey, Paul's live right now. Let's go see what he's got. Or let's see what he's doing. But there is a lot. There's a lot of sales. I link people in YouTube. I don't know what that means.
Well,
She drops the links.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like if we did this, the first thing I would do is start typing everybody's name, or you have it on a sheet and they just bing. As soon as you hit send, it's like somebody sent you a message. Hello. Oh,
Hi, Jess.
Better late than never. Almost 60 plus decals from over the week. Wow.
That's
great.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Come on in, Des, and help me out. They all want to play for the other team.
Hey, Des might come over too, just for a little while, because she's got Tommy, and Tommy's a really nice guy.
Yeah, so I don't think she wants to play for the other team.
Well, she can dabble.
Nothing wrong with having your cake and eat it too.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out. Tonight, Hemlock is having a pop-up auction tonight. I'm going to be on it. So come see us. Come see us. We'll have a good time. I know that for sure. Mm-hmm. If we don't sell anything, we're still going to have a good time.
That's right. I don't think we sell anything.
Big Barn Monday night. See, like there's so many people on Monday night.
I know.
Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I'm thinking of doing a clearance one at 8 o'clock in the morning.
You know, that'd be great.
The Shamrock Pixie, oh my God, LOL, what? Oh, Shamrock Pixie, we were talking about Mr. Pickles. I have a Mr. Pickle. Just kidding.
Yes. Yeah, but yours is a gherkin there, Paul.
Yep. Don't be jerking the gherkin. See what you make me do, see? And you want me to go to... If this was... That's the other thing I have to laugh at. How many out there, too, people do these working hangouts? I'm going to do a working hangout. There's 3 or 4 people on the panel. I don't see any of them working. They're all doing this. They're all jibber-jabbering.
No, I've seen working hangouts, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Victoria does working hangouts. Larry, Nana.
I've seen the Victorias once, and they were just all talking. It's like, I thought you were supposed to be listening.
They were working, too.
Yeah, they definitely. I've always seen them. They talk, but they're also, they work. Nana, Nana Tinks, Larry, and Victoria, they're constantly, doing stuff. And they're questions to each other, so it's awesome. I like it. Where's Ranting Tina? She's still working. She's actually in Connecticut today, I believe.
Cool.
I saw her video, or your video of her. I really got worried because I thought she was really getting pissed off with you.
Oh, no, not at all. She rants and rants and rants and rants. I'm telling you, this is on a daily basis. 3-4 times a day. This woman can just go on. And I was like, she was ranting before I hit that button. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not the only one that's going to take this bullshit. Everybody else is going to see it. And then she just went to town, and I can't believe it. I have to do this shit with you.
Wow.
But no, she loves it. She really does. No, she stood in the car while I went in shopping, and she's on her phone. She's talking to her mother or whatever the case.
That's what my husband does. He drops me off at the Goodwill and sits in the car and plays poker.
Yeah.
It's reverse with me. I drop him off at the Goodwill and I stay in the car.
Do you like to shop at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You just don't feel good.
Well, even before I got sick. Well, I'm not driving now. Not with this. I can't drive with this.
That sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I had my seizure last weekend, they told me I have to go 4 months with no driving.
Wow. I didn't know
Ew.
you had a seizure.
I was in the hospital
Yeah.
just 2 weeks ago. I got sick and I could not stop puking. I have diverticulitis and a hernia,
Ooh.
and I just could not stop puking. And then I came in the house, and the next thing to know, the dog starts barking. He hears me fall down. When
Wow.
I came to, I didn't know my name, where I was, what the president's name was, what year it was. They kept
Wow.
me overnight. They
This,
said I got dehydrated from all the puking
this was last week?
2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. I
And the
remember that.
doctors still don't tell me anything else about how to fix this, how to live. Do I need an operation? Yes, no. One doctor says I need an operation. The other doctor says I don't. So I fired them all.
With the diverticulitis, have they gone in with a scope and endoscopy? They did all that.
You wouldn't believe all the tests I've had.
And they didn't find anything corroded or anything that they need to take a piece of your bowel or your intestines out?
They can't make up their mind if that's what I need. One doctor says yes, one doctor says no. I got tired of it. They sent me to Cleveland Clinic. Cleveland Clinic. I fired 5 doctors at Cleveland Clinic. You're done.
Wow.
I'm not doing it.
Tina's,
And if I see a new doctor, the first thing he wants to do is run the tests I just had last week. You know, I just got scoped, and you want to scope me?
now,
Go read the reports from the other guy.
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
you
definitely.
been bleeding?
Pardon me?
Have you been bleeding?
No.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but my
Hello, love.
bowels are shit.
Wow.
Hello, love. Because I'm on my cell phone, I can't. I have to hit the button to read the chat and then come back to the screen.
I love Hollis.
Shamrock Pixie. Pixie has her mental health on tonight as well. And I think that's at 9 on her. It is on her channel. I think it's at 8 or 9.
I can't make it today, but I've been checking it out.
Yeah.
I'm usually in bed by then, so I don't check it out.
Don't you go and check it out the next day?
No. I asked her once, I said, how do people talk about that? Isn't that stuff like too personal to talk about and live?
Mental health?
Yeah.
Mental health needs
No.
to be talked about. There is such a stigma. I am bipolar. There is such a stigma with mental health. It should be talked about.
It should.
It should
It's
be.
not
Yes.
that bad. All it is that when my brain's working like everybody else is great, every once in a while it skips the track and starts going the other way. That's all. That don't make me crazy. You know, the stigmas are bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah,
It is.
I couldn't do
is.
it though. I couldn't do it.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what you could do.
And actually,
Have you ever been to therapy?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a therapist? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, me or her? Or both?
both of us.
You, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that helps.
Yeah, but I mean, that was back home in Massachusetts. But down here, it's like, oh, this is not working for you, take this. Oh, that's not working for you, take that. Oh, that's not working for you, take this. It's like, give me a friggin' break.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped taking everything for a while, went to church, and, oh, you got to let things go. And all. It's like, oh, you'll see them again in heaven. And it's like, okay, yep, thank you very much.
Didn't feel it, huh, Paul? You only need the faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah, I deal as best I can. It just sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But I can't, it's like I could never talk about that in public. That stuff.
Oh, I have no problem because I don't know if I share my story with somebody, I might help somebody who's suffering that doesn't want to talk.
Absolutely.
I have no problem
Exactly.
with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then I spent 20 years in AA and told my story hundreds of times. So that's the way I believe. You know, you have less of a problem if you're sharing it with somebody.
So, Paul, let me ask you, what do you, in your mind, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen if you share your story?
Oh, people think I'm weak or,
If anything, you're stronger, Paul.
Yeah.
I know.
Because you're dealing.
And I put it this way, and I don't like to talk about it. That's why, because I've been diagnosed with PTSD, and that is one of the reasons I've been a workaholic my whole life. I put too much stuff on my plate, so the memories keep being forced way to the back.
Oh, that's
so, and I just I'm one of those people that if I have a list of things to do, and because I used to teach and stuff, says, okay, you don't put anything else on your list until that list is done. Not me. I'm always adding to my list because I can't have it done because then I have nothing else to do, and then your mind starts to wander.
So you're afraid to be in your own mind.
Sometimes I am. We're going through some personal stuff, and sometimes being in my own head makes it worse.
Yeah, I know. But can we change the subject anyway?
Yes, we can. Let's talk about lesbianism.
No, let's not.
Well, you
Paul's
wanted to change
cringing.
the subject.
Well,
Paul's cringing.
I remember when Dick Van Dyke couldn't sleep in the same bed with his wife, and now you want to talk about alternative lifestyles. I'm old-fashioned.
What is that?
And I love it.
My mother is going to be 90, and she's from Europe, Portugal, the Azores, which is growing up, I could not talk to boys. Absolutely, because they were so strict. And God forgive me for this. And Dad, I love you. He's passed on. But my father was so strict that I couldn't talk to boys. And then later on, when I came out, my father was just like, what do you mean? You've been married to a man and you have 3 children by this man. Da, 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 da. And I said, Dad, I'm a lesbian because of you. And he said, why? What did I do? I said, you told me to stay away from boys.
So I did.
But I married one and I just can't anymore, Dad. And he's just scratched his head and he's like, oh, he's a siege. Which is God. He's like, oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you speak your native language, Susanna?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's cool.
Really?
I love it.
Huh?
Do you really? Fluently?
Fluently, yeah.
Can you say something? Because I love it.
Hold on.
In está chovendo lá fora.
What was that?
It's raining outside.
What was that?
It's raining outside.
E não está chovendo lá fora.
Oh, it's not raining outside.
It's not.
All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Do yours.
Eu gosto muito de vocês. Vocês fazem o meu coração e te amo todos.
That sounds a little bit like a little Hebrew. Like you do that stuff easily.
I'm in love.
It sounds like either a little Russian or Hebrew.
No.
But it's Portuguese?
It's Portuguese. Yeah.
Didn't we call Susanna a Yenta the other day?
A Yenta,
yeah. She sounded a little bit like that today.
Yes, exactly.
It's still beautiful. I love it.
It's Portuguese from Portugal islands, not Portuguese from Brazil.
There's a difference.
There's a huge difference. Like the Portuguese from Brazil, their dialect is totally different. It's more like, como você está? Está bem. Oh, está tudo bacana. That's more Brazilian.
Do your kids speak Portuguese?
Yes, they all do. They understand fluently. My oldest one and my middle son, they both speak Portuguese and understand it. My daughter, she understands everything, and she reads and writes it. But to speak it, she doesn't speak it quite well. But she can read and write it like nobody's business.
Oh, was your ex-husband Portuguese?
Yes, he's Portuguese. He's from a different island, but yeah.
So was his dialect different?
His dialect was totally different than mine. Yeah.
So that's like my grandfather was from Sicily, but my father's side was from Naples. And my grandfather spoke Sicilian, which is a dialect, and it's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Perlina said hungry.
Hungary. Yeah, I mean, I could talk Italian, but only the dirty words and stuff.
Yeah, I can cuss in Spanish, but that's it.
Oh, I can cuss in Hebrew, in some of Gaelic, and Italian.
That's
so
awesome.
cuss me out in Hebrew.
No.
No one will know what you're saying.
No, it's bad.
Oh, what's that word in Hebrew? I'm trying to think.
Word to say what?
Oh, penis. Penis.
Oh, I don't know.
I would think that would be a hard language to learn. Hebrew.
Anyway, so everybody's weekend was well, good, sufficient.
Yeah.
Other than 5 auctions, 2 mental health shows, a cooking channel or whatever.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah. Anything else to watch tonight on YouTube?
Well, we already mentioned it. She's having her channel, Lady Hemlock Mercantile.
Yep.
And
Pixie.
Oh, and JJ's got an auction tonight.
Pixie.
Johnny's got his bingo.
Yes.
Bingo. What else?
Then Dana has her game after.
Yes.
Simply Dana. Yep.
See, how can you follow everyone?
You can't.
You can't. It's crazy.
You just pick the ones that you enjoy best, and
yeah. Thanks everybody for coming in, and you people on Facebook. Thank you for watching on Facebook. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Hopefully you're all subscribed to the channel so you know when we go live. We'll be on maybe. Well, I don't have any reservations yet, but if anybody wants to sell on Wednesday Swap Meet, just be in the chat 30 minutes earlier at least, or 15 minutes earlier, and I'll get you in. Other than that, we'll be on in the morning with the Brunch Bunch. It's almost like I'm saying something bad if I say it too fast.
Brunch.
The Brunch Bunch Wednesday morning and Friday morning at 11, and then Dolly and Polly show Friday. I thought about you over the weekend, Julie, because Shadow Woman says she's Slovenia. She's Slovenian.
Oh wow.
Cool. I was on a Zoom chat call, and I thought of both of you. Well, I'm sorry, not you, Carol, but Susanna and Julie. They're saying that
Paul Beishmaku.
Beishmaku, no Maku here. No Maku here. And no beige either.
Yeah.
Spit it out, Paul.
They were talking about, listing and selling online on eBay, Macari, and Poshmark, and all these places. And, they're saying you can't sell if it's not listed. And different things that's going on with eBay, which is forcing more and more people to go to Macari and Poshmark lately.
Mm-hmm.
And then Amazon is like wicked crazy lately.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked pissa. They're wicked crazy.
Awesome.
They're wicked crazy lately. You need product compliance for this and that. And it's like, and now starting April 22nd, you're not allowed to sell sports cards on Amazon unless you're an NFL licensed dealer, or the individual cards are graded by one of their preferred grading companies. And they haven't announced who those grading companies are going to be. Are they going to get one? Are they going to choose 2 out of the 4? Are they going to choose all 4? Nobody knows yet. So they're telling us now, if you have any that you're thinking of sending in, don't, because they're going to go right back to you. So, you know, but people are saying you still have to get stuff online if you want to sell it. If you want this to be a side hustle, you know, or side income. And I'm saying, yeah, I don't know why Julie doesn't want to just list a couple of things. Like those 72, let's take, for instance, those 72 comics. If you took a lot of 20 of them, all right, you could have taken 3 pictures or 2 pictures of 10 and 10. So they could see the titles. You could list the titles, the conditions, and you don't have to be a grader. It's in very nice condition. There's no spine creases or whatever, and go. You know, who knows? You could have gotten more money than you did, and you still have to ship it anyway.
That's
right?
true, but I did eBay for 20 years. I'm tired of it. And I'm sick of all the new rules.
Yeah.
Anytime something gets big and it's working, they have to throw in a bunch of rules and mess it all up.
Yep. And there's more and more rules coming down the pike from what they're saying.
I'm not into it.
But you're doing basically the same thing, right?
And having more fun doing it.
Okay, because now see, you're like me. You like the interaction with the people. Not that you're talking to each individual person you're selling. Like we're talking to Carol, we're talking to Susanna, we're talking to each other. You like the interaction. That's when I was working at Walmart. I think that's one of the things I like best. Was the interaction. You know, talk to people. What are you doing? Oh, I need this. Oh, yeah. What do you need that for? No, you don't need that. You need this. Would be better. Oh, great, cool. You know.
And I thought about actually becoming a Walmart greeter until I spoke to a Walmart greeter. And she said, the people are so mean. You don't want this job. Because I thought, that'd be great. I'd love to say good morning to everybody, you know.
Yep.
Glad you're here. Come on in. And they said, that's not how the public reacts to the Walmart greeter.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are bastards.
Yeah, so I decided, man, I don't want to do that.
Right.
But yeah, I do enjoy the interaction a lot.
Yep. That's true. I mean, I wouldn't not do any online stuff. You know, you may want to try Mercari or something once or twice and see what you think, see how it goes for you.
I haven't tried Mercari yet.
I haven't either. I have accounts on everywhere, but I haven't cross-posted anything yet. I want to, but I'm trying to get my person up to speed on eBay first. And then I'll say, okay, from now on, I want you to take all my eBay stuff, cross-post it everywhere, and now every item I give you, I want it posted everywhere. But we're not there yet. It's baby steps.
But Julie's been doing eBay for 20 years, and she's tired. She just doesn't want to do it anymore. So to go to the platform, is that what you want to do? I don't think so.
Hello, Wings.
Hi, Wings.
It's just, Susanna, it's just right now she's doing, or we're all doing, online auctions. What happens if online auctions ends tomorrow and you count on that money for our payment? You count on it for money to put aside for a vacation. You know, it's not your primary money. It's just side money but now you're depending on that side money.
You could say the same for yourself. What happens if tomorrow there is no more?
Right. Exactly. That's why I have other things. I have my website you get sales from. So you try to branch out to all these channels and not concentrate on one thing.
But if that's what she wants to do, done. And she's writing a book.
I am writing a book.
And that is so exciting.
It is very exciting. I crack myself up. I know that sounds funny, but when I'm writing, I crack myself up. I'm like, if nobody else reads it, I don't care.
What's it about?
It's about the YouTube community.
Oh, geez.
Yes, about the reseller YouTube community.
I'm so excited for
Susanna,
her.
check your text. Hemlock said, Susanna, check your text.
I did.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
Are you going to self-publish on Amazon?
I don't know I'm still only doing writing, so I don't know what to do after that. I haven't researched it.
You're actually writing?
Yes.
You're not? Okay, and now we have a YouTube channel that absolutely sucks and does this all the time, but people find out you're not doing that?
No.
Into Word or anything? Oh my God.
I can't tell you. You have to buy the fucking book, Paul.
Okay.
I love it.
Tell him, Julie.
And for that comment, you're paying double.
Yeah.
And you're not getting a signature.
That's right. I'm not signing
I was going to say.
If you open up Word, you can dictate right into Word. All right, skip page 2. All right, and then this happened.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh,
That
that's
would
what
be
I was
so much
asking.
easier.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was
Okay.
saying.
I misunderstood the question.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
that's
you were
what I was-
asking me if I was writing like a child. Like
No, you just
I
get your
get it
mic.
now.
You
That's
get your
a great
microphone.
idea.
You open up Word and say, "All right, chapter 1." I
like
started
it.
when I was 15 years old, there was no YouTube. Stuff. And you just go on from there. Now that I'm 29. I don't have enough time for my own life. I'm on every YouTube chat there is. End of story. Thank you very much for buying my book.
I am going to do that. That's a great idea. Because I have a tendency to write a whole bunch and then go back and take like 10 sentences out of it. And I'm like, it would be easier if I could just speak into something and then edit later.
So, Paul, can I ask you a question?
No.
Yeah.
You ask me that all the time. You ask me that.
Oh, Paul, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead. I know. Go ahead.
So you keep talking about people not having enough time. Everybody's doing this and everybody's doing that on YouTube. And we know that you don't like it, like going to all of these chats. And
I don't say I don't like it. I just don't do it.
You
just don't, yeah.
Enough time. But other people do, and other people enjoy it, and they have fun, and it's a way that they get to talk to people, because some people
absolutely
people to talk to.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Put it down.
I don't put it down. It's just that I don't do it. It's just that I if I'm not being productive, I don't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and at the end of the day, I want to say to myself, okay, good. I got those things out. I get that I made these phone calls. Okay, excellent. I got a lot of stuff accomplished today. Time for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But
that helps with your sanity and your PS.
Yeah. I mean, I've been on Victoria's morning show, and I keep it on the side here sometimes, and I'm working, and it's like, I'll go in once or twice and say hi. Mm-hmm. But then it's, I don't, if I'm doing all this on YouTube, I'm not doing something I could be doing or should be doing.
But why can't you do both at the same time?
I try, but then it's like you hear somebody giving some erroneous information. It's like, no, that's not right. And the first thing I want to do, the first thing I want to do is go in there and say, no, you could do it this way, and that's how you do it. Plus, when you're
but what's right for you isn't right for someone else, Paul.
I know, but if you give people wrong information and cause them to do stuff wrong, it's like, I feel like, no, because they're going to screw up by doing it that way. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I don't know. It's just the way I am like that. I would
Mhm.
rather give people the right information than, no, don't do that. Do this. Why do you do that when it's going to cause this? Instead, just do this and get right to the end result.
Mhm.
As a realtor, as a real estate professional or whatever, hello, Eric. You're always taught that, and I even had to teach it. The time you spend with people should be a money-making opportunity. Am I spending my hours with somebody that can decide or, purchase property now? Not that I'm doing that with YouTube, but the calls I could be making, the things I should be doing. Hello, Jill. Anybody wants to come in, the link is on the top posted.
Eric just came in to say hi.
Hello,
Yep,
Eric.
Wings of Love is here. Eric just came in, and so did Jill, my
Yep.
girl
And
Jill.
we didn't give a shout out to Perlini either. Hi, Perlini.
Hi, Pearlini.
did.
She's been
We
here
did.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Anybody wants to come in for the last few minutes, the link is on the top. But no, Susanna, I just feel different. I'm different like that. My head is more business than fun. That's my problem. That's my fault. I've always been that way. I'm just kind of like, people say, well, why don't you smile? Well, damn, I'm smiling more on the inside than you'll ever see.
Exactly.
But I'm more business orientated right now. Hello, Horizon.
And see, for me, I'm having tons of fun in different chats. People are getting to know me, which helps me when I go to auction. They're showing up. Whether they buy something, they're still there. The support and love from the community is awesome. So I enjoy doing it both ways. That's how I market myself.
No, and that's great all the time. Because I tell Rhonda, I don't know if she's still in the chat. I said, Rhonda, I don't know why people don't come into my chats or whatever. And she says, Paul, you don't come into anybody else's chat.
Right.
And, well, you're absolutely right. I says, but when I close the computer at 8:00 at night, because I've been on since 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm usually grabbing something to eat and then going to bed.
Okay, so then I have a very serious question for you then. Do you feel that the hour you put into the brunch bunch is productive in the way that, like, you're not making money?
Nope.
You're not, how is that productive for you?
It's not, but I didn't do anything else this morning but list, pack, and ship. I went to get some groceries. I already went to the post office.
Oh my gosh.
I packed orders already. I checked a few listings I had. There's things I had to do in an app that I had to contact the company because it's still not right. So I have this.
This is your downtime?
Yeah, I have this hour now that I can swing right here. Hello, Patrick. But I mean, listen, if I was to go on to Victoria's show, what are you all laughing at?
Hi, Patrick.
Paul's swinging.
Oh my God. If I was to go on to Victoria's show, and then there's another show after that, I forget whose it is.
I picks.
And then there's Johnny's show after that. And then right away I'd have to be on. What would I be able to get done if I was just to hang out in all those chats and talk to people? That's what I mean. I won't be able to get anything done. That's all. It's just me.
I come up and I try to support all my friends on YouTube. I still clean my house. I still, as much as Tina says, I don't make dinner. I do too make dinner. I do go on my eBay. I do lists. I take pictures. I do all of that. But I still find time to, and that's just me. I'm not saying for anybody else, just for me. I still find time to come in and just, hey, hi, how are you? Good morning, or, even.
I enjoy the hour we do.
I
do too. Because it is a little distraction. It breaks up the day. And like I said,
Hi, Annie.
I've always been this way. I've always been, a workaholic. I've always been business, business, business. I've always
you do need to loosen up. You can be a little bit of a just a little bit, because I know you're smiling inside. But
Paul.
Hello, Annie.
Paul.
A little bit of a tight ass. Is that what you're trying to say, Julie?
Paul.
Yeah, and they want me to go have a colonoscopy. I said, you're not doing anything.
They're not getting in there.
Ain't no back door on this house.
That's right. Keep it moving.
Not at all. Go ahead, Suzanne. I'm sorry.
Exercise for
Hello,
you.
Fishin'.
Hi, Fishin'.
What exercise?
I have an exercise for you. You're going to have to do it with me right now. It's very easy.
I have one, fishing and picking.
You don't have to get up. You don't have to do anything but close your eyes, take a deep breath, let it out. Take a deep breath again. Put your hands
over turning blue.
Put your hands over your head. Paul, put your hands up. Take another deep breath.
He hasn't let the other one out yet.
He's holding his breath.
One more time.
Is this a long exercise?
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Now let it out your ass.
I fell for that too, Paul. I was doing it with you, buddy, until that last part.
No, they just do my listings, fishing and picking.
He's exercising. Someone told me yesterday, if you're sitting there listing or watching TV or something and your legs are down, all you have to do is lift your feet up a little bit and it tightens the core on your belly.
You can even do Kegels while we're on too.
Oh, Kegels?
Yep.
What's that?
Yeah. Well, you don't want to know. Go ask Carol or Sandy.
Yeah. I was just going to say, can I explain it?
Carol would love to explain it. Go ahead.
What's it called?
Kegels?
Kegels, yeah.
Kegels.
Sam, do you know what Kegels is?
Kegels.
You know what Kegels are? No, it's an exercise. Yeah. What is it? All right, she'll tell me off air. It's not good. Sandy Kirk is in the chat.
There will be a test on Wednesday.
I got your items, Sandy. Oh, hold on.
You tighten your ass.
Hey, Debbie. Yeah. How are you, Debbie and Max?
Hi, Debbie.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Deb, we missed you yesterday.
Yes. Back there.
I'm packing.
There will be a test on Wednesday.
As you can tell, I've been hard at work all morning. I'm wearing my nightgown.
Yeah, turn your volume on YouTube off.
YouTube.
The other tab.
Hi, Debbie.
The other tab.
Hi, Sandy Kirk.
Up the top. Top of your screen.
Deb, we missed you
Go up,
yesterday.
go up, go up, go up. Hit the other tab.
What other
You
tab?
have two tabs open.
As you can tell,
This one?
I've been hard at work all morning. I'm wearing my
Right there.
nightgown. There?
Turn your volume.
Mute it.
Mute this?
Yeah, mute that.
Now
There.
go here.
Now go there. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Max is yelling at me in the background as usual. Hey, we fight all the time.
I'm glad
So
you're
did you
here.
miss me yesterday?
We missed you yesterday, Debbie.
Oh, I caught the tail end of it when I got home. I saw Paul had the squirrel jar.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't.
I'm
You had
wondering whether he was going to send his slips to you to put into the big jar.
Yeah, Brandon was really upset about that.
I figured you did the moose jar, so I might as well get the squirrel jar. So I got Rocket J Squirrel.
That was good. Yeah, Brandon messaged me and he said, "What? But that's a week that my name's not going in the big jar for the big drawing." I'm like, jeez.
He complained too. He complained about the picture. He says, "I don't like that picture you put of me." I says, "You don't look at the camera. Every time Carol calls on you, you're looking down, and the next thing we see is, well, I have this, and that's all we see is your hand with the brooch in it."
Yeah, or him and his drum. What does he call it? Not a drum major. It's a drum major. When he doesn't want to be seen, he'll put the drum major photo up.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah. So, yes, you can see me. I just got up.
You should have said something. We'd have sent you the Lego picture we created for
Yeah, forgot about that. We created a Lego of him.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
How was your weekend? How was your weekend with the grandchildren?
Oh, it's always fabulous. They wear us out. We come home, we're ready for a nap, and then we're ready for another nap. I swear.
Lots of energy.
Unbelievable. Well, I was talking to Max. Their parents are natural food, health, organic, no sugar, no preservative stuff, no nothing. And, people always say, oh, we'll give them sugar and they'll be energetic. No. Well, they don't get any, and they're twice as energetic as kids who get it. So I'm like, somebody needs to study that. Because, they can they get up at 5 o'clock and they go nonstop till 8 o'clock at night.
Wow. How old are they?
One's 5 and one is 3. But, they are our hearts. And we don't get to see them as much as we like. That's what it is. I do know when Easter is. That was the craziest thing.
Me too. Now.
I told Carol I was going to take Easter off, but no, they FaceTimed me last week one evening right before they were going to bed, and they were like, "Yeah, when are you going to come see us?" And I said, "Well, what if I come Easter?" And they're like, "Well, they said now," and I said, "No, you're going to bed." And then I said, "Well, what about Easter this Sunday?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay." So that's when I emailed Carol and told her we were going to take the Sunday off. And then that was like Wednesday. Okay, and we're going along. And then Friday, I said something again about it being Easter. And Max is like, this Sunday's not Easter. And I'm like, what? What? I thought, well, Carol must think I'm a blooming idiot because I thought yesterday was Easter, but
no, it was Palm Sunday.
Yeah. Well, Max said it's Palm Sunday. I said, well, but
I just took it that you were spending Easter with them a week early so that you could have Easter at home.
Well, it's no big deal, but yeah, they just really, we hadn't seen them in a while, and they really, really wanted to see Yaya and Pop, so we went, and Brandon I bought some Lego stuff from Brandon and took it. They actually, he sold me a Lego Easter Bunny, so
That's cool.
They thought that was fabulous.
Are they in the same state?
Yeah, they're only like 30 minutes from us, but
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we just split Max. His I was already like 9 to 5, 8 to 7 job, and then with having to take care of the antique booth on the weekend, and then having the show on Sunday, we just stay really, really busy. So we only get to see him about once a month, once every 6 weeks.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know.
I see my son like once a year now, once a year.
Well, Max and I both our grandparents, all of our grandparents had passed away by the time we were born. So we're hoping that we live long enough for them to remember us,
Right, exactly.
But
that's nice though. That's nice. Always good to be with family.
Paul, is your son up here?
Yeah, he's in Sandown, New Hampshire.
Okay.
Look who's finally looking at the camera.
Hey, grab his picture quick.
Yeah, I know.
And he's smiling.
I know, smiling and looking at the camera.
Yeah,
so he puts his head down.
Yep.
Get your head up there, shithead.
To go through.
Oh, put him on big. I want to see those. Hi, Brandon.
Hi.
Show us again. Oh, that would be so much fun. Yes. Therapy for me too.
Get grab bags together for Sunday because everybody wants lots.
Yeah, everyone wants Lego lots, so that's what I'll get ready for Sunday.
Good.
And I want some more, well, my grandkids aren't allowed to watch TV or movies, so they don't know any movie or TV characters, but like that garbage truck you sold me, that was a huge hit. So like, and it's so hard to get stuff for them because they don't know any characters or anything. So everything has to be generic.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Are
yeah,
these the
everything
same grandchildren that aren't allowed to have sugar?
Yeah.
And no TV or?
No TV, no movies, no artificial preservatives, no sugar, no.
Wow, no TV?
None. No, they don't know any characters at all, so it's really hard to buy things for them.
Wow.
You know.
Although they don't do like, they don't have like when we were kids, Saturday morning cartoons anymore.
Well, they don't. No, their TV is not on at all. Their mom and dad, after the kids go to bed, might watch like a show or something. But even they like the baking shows, and they're not real into not reality, but like the violent stuff and all that. She's an attorney, and she said, which I don't understand. She said she doesn't want to watch anything that might influence her as an attorney. So.
Oh wow!
So they just watch little happy shows.
Oh.
So
that's cool.
Yeah. I saw some of the pieces that your wife had done yesterday, Paul. They were beautiful.
Yeah. She does spend a lot of time on them. She's trying to perfect her craft.
I just realized something. The whole Sunday Funday crew is at the bottom level.
Yep.
The what?
You missed out something?
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole Sunday Funday crew is at the bottom.
You have a lovely pair of earrings.
I have a whole tray of earrings.
I have this pen for sale.
Yeah.
I said that earlier. I don't know. I think it was before Carol came on and everybody else. I did say that I'm thinking of trying to do a sale like early in the morning, like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you know, I got up on last Saturday, I think. Not this one, the one before that. And I was in the mood to watch like an auction or something. And I got up actually early. It was like 9-ish. There's nothing on. Absolutely nobody. And I thought, well, geez, I thought like from 8 o'clock in the morning till midnight, you pretty much could find a live auction, and there was none. So that might be a good idea. We got a lot of early risers. Not me, but a lot of them.
True.
Tuesday nights. Never anything to do on YouTube. No auctions.
Well, no, January house is Tuesdays and Thursday nights.
Yeah, it's just not long enough.
Oh,
I like January
Myra.
house.
Hi, Myra. Hope you're feeling better.
Callie Reseller on Tuesday.
Who?
Callie Reseller.
He does an auction?
On Tuesdays, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Louis? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I just went there.
I'm thinking of James. Yeah, that's right. Lewis does.
Yeah, he has, what is it, Louis and Lewis?
I don't know
Something like
Lewis.
that.
I know Lewis.
Oh my God, yeah.
But Paul, don't you think that at 8 a.m. people are doing their listings and all of that like you do, so they don't have time? Come on, because you know, like you said.
Yeah, but you do have people who aren't eBayers and stuff. They're people who are just buying for themselves.
Right.
I know we have a lot of that.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. The Bearded Picker does his auction on Tuesdays too.
And some people free time is only in the morning, especially if they have kids.
I mean, you have to admit, like on Carol's, on mine, on Julie's, 90% of the people that are buying are resellers. And
I'd say 80 because I get a lot of requests for, do we have to have such big lots? Can we just buy like one thing?
Yeah.
Well, you saw what happened. I put up one thing and it doesn't sell.
right.
Or I sell it for what I bought it for, you know?
Yep.
Or like, especially for the minifigures I sold yesterday, you know, I only want to do choice on those really, because if I get a lot together and have a price, not everyone's going to want, you know, the whole lot. They just want one or two out of the whole lot. So that's
Well,
why
yeah,
I
how about
on the
you
minifigure.
sold me 20 for $20, and that was great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I think on Julie's auction, no, on yours, Brandon. I think Vintage I don't want to say, asked if you have the Avengers minifigures, and I'm saying to myself, I have them in a bag right over there. But the ones that I put up, the Star Wars ones, I've had them sitting in front of my one of my printers over here for like 2 years. And I
So why don't you
swore,
grab them and put them up?
I did, but the Chewbacca alone goes for $10, and I put all 3 of them, well, 2.5 of them up for $5, and nobody was interested. So I figured, hey, I'm just going to list them on eBay.
Yeah.
But
Those
yeah,
items are for myself, Paul. Those items are too small. I can't. All I'm doing is adding it to a collection that I have.
right. Yeah, and you did make some big lots. Those Marx figures. That's why I think Julie was saying. I think no, not Julie. Jill was saying. I think Paul's just pulling your leg. He wanted to find out. The palm tree was a Marx piece.
Oh, cool.
The tanks weren't, but
No.
the figures were. Most of them were, and but I'm saying to myself, do you want to deal with another big lot to separate it and to list it again? So that's why
that is a lot of work.
Yeah, that's why after a bit I said just let whatchamacallit have Robin have it. I think that's her name, Robin. And that was because I look at it differently. I look at it and says, well, no, it's not from me. I'm just going to resell it. So
she was just pulling your leg.
I have a question. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Antique Nomad, but he does an auction on Friday nights. He's got a huge following. But it's late. I don't know. It starts at like 11 or midnight.
Ooh.
And yeah,
what's his name?
Antique Nomad.
Antique Nomad, and he's really great on knowledge, and I mean he knows his stuff. He's actually written a book on treasure craft stuff. But he every Friday is a different genre of music. Like this week was Motown. So he'll come on and the Motown's playing, and he'll show you the object and describe it or whatever. And then he has a record, not a record player, but a turntable. And he puts the thing on the turntable and lets it go around a couple of times. And then he'll say, okay, it's like buy it now. Okay, I want this for it. And then he'll say, okay, I'll let y'all, and enjoy it and look at it and whatever. And he like puts, like a wallpaper up, and it'll go around, say 2 or 3 minutes. And then he'll come back and say, well, so-and-so, won that. But he literally did this, I think, an hour and a half. But my thing is, how does he get away with using? I mean, he's using the original music. How does he get away with doing that?
I was wondering how. What's her name here?
Tania.
Yeah, gets away with doing a music show. Remember when I was live at the gem sale?
Yeah.
Within hours, YouTube said, you got a copyright strike. From this minute to 2.5 minutes later, the creator of this song complained. It's like, holy crap, you guys are quick.
So you can't go. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I first of all, I said, listen, I am in a public place. They pay for the Muzak system, and I asked for permission to videotape video the show, and I got permission. Doesn't that count? And they said no. So I pulled the video, lowered the volume, and put my public domain music over it, and then re-uploaded it. And then it was fine. I took the original one, I put it on private, and it was fine.
Brandon, somebody's asking for your store link in the chat.
They already put it in.
Oh, did he?
What?
I forgot. Our buddy Alex, Batman Alex, has an auction.
That's
noon.
Right.
What is it? Monday through Friday, I think.
I think it's
at noon.
At
He's
noon,
a good guy.
noon Wednesday.
I
through
just
Friday.
actually, I was on the phone with him earlier on the way to the post office. I'm going to talk to him this afternoon.
Sweet. I love him.
A couple of people said as long as you put the lyrics in with the videos that they'll leave you alone. But I mean, if you're playing 20 songs, that's a lot of.
But then if you do the lyrics, you have to actually show the video.
Yeah. Well, no, you just see the lyrics, but afterwards you can't go back and watch her show. It won't be there.
Right.
I don't know the ins and outs of what she's doing. All I know is we have a blast. When it's over, it's over. You can't go back later and look at it.
Absolutely.
That's not true, Paul. I don't know what's not true. Shadow Woman.
She was talking about Sandy had mentioned that if you showed the lyrics that you're okay, and she said, well, not necessarily.
I don't know how you would show the lyrics without showing the video. So in other words, like one of you would have to be the video with the lyrics playing. So I don't know how you would do that.
We don't watch the video.
It's not the original video. As long as it's not the original video, I believe she still gets dinged too.
Yeah, see, I don't want that. I can't afford to lose my channel.
Okay, Paul, are you monetized?
Yes.
Okay, Max is saying in the background that if you're not monetized, you can do it and they won't ding you, but if you're monetized, they will.
That's how that works.
He's saying
I don't know. I mean,
see,
I do know.
I can't hear you way back there.
No, we can.
Okay.
It's a good microphone on that camera.
Okay.
That we're not monetized, and all that happens to us is if we put copyright music on there, it says you are not able to monetize in the future. You'll never be able to monetize this video. And that's all that ever happens to us if we put copyrighted music.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just
maybe that's it.
It helped you leaning back, Deb, so we could hear him.
Hi. Well, I thought you might want to. And what's so funny is the camera's on here.
Like
I've got two computers and the camera's on the one I'm not looking at.
Paul, I have to go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I hate to say that, but
well, thank you everybody for coming in. Nobody did any ranting today, I don't think. And I'm about to learn a new exercise, I guess, when I talk to Sandy.
Yeah, and Shadow Woman told me it's not the anal muscles, it's another muscle.
It's the other muscle. You can't do those exercises, Paul.
No, you
maybe
can't.
I could.
They teach it to you.
Look at Brandon.
After childbirth.
See, even Brandon knows what it is.
All righty then. The stuff they're teaching in school these days.
No, my gynecologist taught it to me. Does that give you a hint?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, the topics never cease to amaze me on this show. Never cease to amaze me. So everybody have a great rest of your day.
Yep.
And
everybody in the chat.
Yes. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the Brunch Bunch.
Tomorrow.
And Friday.
Wednesday.
Isn't today Tuesday? No, Wednesday and Friday. Brunch Bunch. Join the Brunch Bunch.
Pull the plug, Paul. Pull it.
Pull it. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Brandon. I'll get some clothes on. I'm getting hot in this flannel.